Berserk chapter 361, beginning with our boy Guts and Skull Knight talking. As always, the Chad Skull Knight talking like an encrypted Shakespearean Chad man. Very mysterious as per illusional, just chatting shit, right? Guts doesn't know what he's fucking talking about. Causality, what the fuck are you talking about, bruv? This kid's talking about retarded ass fucking causality and other random bullshit. Like Guts like, oh yeah, very cool. Your concerns about me, mate? I'm too Chad, mate. I got this Berserk arm and I'm flexing in it, bro. I may have almost died like 10 times, but I'm Gucci now, bro. I'm a Chad status improved. But it doesn't matter, how much Guts flex. Skull Knight's, still there. But do not let your guard falter. Causality has yet to converge. Of course. Guts trying to ask him what that means, cut off by someone else who calls Skull Knight your majesty, Skull Knight of course is a king, look at his Chadness, look at his super Chad skull horse, of course he's gonna be a king. We get this dude talking to Skull Knight about back in the day, whoever knows how long ago, probably like hundreds, thousands of years ago, who even knows, having auditors with the Skull Knight when he was the king. Good stuff, good start. These two just talking with Guts in the background. It's like, oi mate, hold up. How old are you? There is probably not much point in asking someone from whom time flows differently. And when Guts asked that question to this other dude, you just see Skull Knight, staring off to Guts' one nose like, mate, you want more information about me? You're not getting it, mate. Everyone, around here is trained, mate. I'm Skull Knight, I'm no king. Just, watch your tone around me, mate. You're not gonna find out how old I am, bruv. We get the name drop of the person who made Skull Knight's current armor and the Berserk armor, or Skull Knight's previous armor, by the name of Hanno, whatever the fuck it's called. That's him, the Chad craftsman, I guess. Guess we're going to see him. Very cool. Your armor and Sir Knights are both products of his prowess. Very cool, very cool. Very well, very well, Skull Knight says. Let's see about repairs to my armor as well. So, of course, he's, challenged Guts, whenever that was, going behind. Got fucked up by, not Guts, by fucking Griffiths, mate. On to the next page. Oh, we got a thick witch here. Thick witch with the other witch, I don't even know how to pronounce her name, but yeah, she's here. And it's got them two talking, chilling, learning to fly. So she's probably going to be the one training her throughout their time here. Very cool. And she seems to be an actual witch. So we've got an actual witch in the story. Very cool. About the first time we've got an actual legit witch in the story. Very cool. Them flying on the broomstick and all that good stuff. And of course, while they're flying around, we get this Chad art of like the landscape going around. Of course, right? That is just the greatness of Berserk right here. You got them, talking, and they see, Guts and Skull Knight and the other dude, walking there. It's like, hey, look, it's Guts. Where the fuck's this Skull Knight and this other dude, bro? Like, what the fuck? What are they doing down there? We learned that down there is like the forbidden / non-light zone where people in this area go who don't want to be part of, the Queen's light. Or whatever you want to see. We get this, Chad art there, them going down the mountain, all that stuff. They go over some, what happened in the past, the things that attacked us, wicked men. Yep. This land was attacked by a great kingdom on the continent long ago. Captured enemy soldiers were sacrificed to create these, these bodyguards and all that good stuff. Got more conversation between the witch and the other chick and all that shit like that, brother. Yeah. On to the next page, we get some old looking, crazy, ugly bastard looking man. Mortar, I see, so that's the witch's name. Got her master, or the witch's master down here in, the depths of darkness down here. Very cool, very cool. Him going over, evil magic and all that stuff. So he's like an evil magic user dude that's a master of this witch chick. Very cool, very cool. We get to see them meeting with the Skull Knight and the other dude. You got him talking around after they call out him. What business does a sorcerer have here in the bowels of Earth? Guts gets a flashback to the dude who made his dragon slaying Chad sword. Very cool resemblance to them looking very similar of, making Chad armor and Chad sword. There's a familiar face. King, calling the Skull Knight King. Seems you haven't slipped from this mortal coil yet, as expected of my work, maybe he made the armor, to keep Skull alive in this world, alive or something like that. Who knows? It is thanks to that I am in good health, my friend. Good health, you're just rattling in your coffin. True. And you, never thought I'd see that once again, nor that the two would pair together. Maybe them two pairing together, the Skull Knight armor and the Berserk armor appeared together before, or that the insanity of these two Chad armors pairing next to each other is just, insane for this dude to handle, as there's probably his master creations. Look at the other dude asking to explain to Guts about the armor. By judging by how well you wear it, youngin. It seems you've gotten some use out of it. Yeah, it pulled me back from the brink of death many times. Just a couple times, just many times, not like, every fight he goes into, but, leave it as is, bro. No need for thanks. You're its owner now, so, Guts is the rightful owner of the Chad Berserker armor currently. That you've used it doesn't mean you've mastered it. Yeah, true, he doesn't master it. That thing is liable to turn, possess, and consume its host. Well then, let's give it a go, and, he whacks Guts with his hammer, and Guts starts to, get consumed or transform into his Berserker state with the armor. And that is the end of the chapter. So most likely what will happen next chapter is, I just hit my leg on something, it's kind of hurting, but what will most likely happen next chapter is, Guts will be trying to learn to master the armor, and by the end of that, he would have mastered the armor, and, maybe it has a new power up or a new Chad element to it, which will be very cool to see. And that's pretty much everything we have for today's Berserk chapter 361 review. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to subscribe, join the Discord, all that good stuff. Let me know your thoughts on what's going to happen next chapter. I mostly agree with the idea that he's going to be mastering the Berserk armor, or maybe even failing to master it this time. Who even knows, but this hammer stab thing is going to do something to Guts, and it's going to be more struggles from here on here. Let's go, and peace.